To manifest effectively, you have to be good at doing nothing. And this might sound contradictory or just not make sense, but I'll explain in this video. So early on in my journey, I struggled with having free time. Anytime things went quiet, I would be kind of worrying and thinking, what can I be doing? And stressing about what can I be doing now to move towards my goals. But what I didn't know how to do properly was do nothing. And there is a bit of an art to doing nothing, because if you're doing nothing but you're still sitting in worry, then you're not doing this effectively. Now, the thing about doing nothing is it's almost like a window or a portal. It allows your manifestations to materialize. Like, you put your intention out there, and if you're fixating on when's it going to happen, how's it going to happen, or it needs to happen this way, then you're kind of blocking that manifestation and you're adding resistance. But when you know how to do nothing and you know how to sit in your own presence, you know how to sit in the present moment, you give space for that manifestation to materialize. But more importantly, when you do nothing and you let your mind and your body balance out, you let your cortisol levels drop, and you let that noise and all the stuff from the outside world, you let it quieten down. Because in this day and age, we're bombarded with so much stimulus from social media, TV, just all the things like games. There's so much, and it's constant noise. But when you allow your mind to silence when you're doing nothing, then you can also use your manifestation methods, whatever they may be, affirmations, visualizations, journaling. You allow them to actually be effective, because when you're using these techniques and your mind's still cluttered and you have so many thoughts going on, it's not going to land. It doesn't reach your subconscious, and that's what you want it to do. You want these techniques to influence your subconscious, so those changes materialize very quick. Because if you're just doing affirmations, let's say, for example, right before bed, after you've just got off your phone, it's not going to land like you would want it to. You would want to have 10 minutes of doing nothing, preferably doing a meditation. That's going to be really effective. But if you don't like meditating for whatever reason, you can just do nothing and let your mind simmer down. Then you want to use these techniques like journaling, manifestation, visualization. That's when they'll actually be effective. And these techniques are only effective to the degree which you believe in them. You can do whatever technique. None are more effective than any other. It's just down to the individual and how much you believe in that technique. It's just giving yourself permission to allow that belief to be held properly and firmly. So the art of doing nothing is important because it allows us to open up the gateway even more to our subconscious. That's why you have a lot of people recommending you do these techniques before you go to bed and before or when you've just woken up, because that's usually when your mind's most or the least cluttered and active, right? But another important point is you really want your cortisol levels to be down. You want your body to be in a relaxed state. You don't want to be in a fight or flight state. So any worries and feelings of nervousness, anxiousness, you want to let that subside. Otherwise, again, these techniques aren't going to be effective. Also, another point with worry, you want to avoid that in general outside of this, because worry energy is not going to help you manifest your goals. It's not going to help you materialize your goals. You want to definitely stay out of that, because it's going to have an opposite and a bounce back effect. And at the same point, you don't want to be fixated on them too much. Use your techniques, set your intention, take action in whatever way you can, and take time for the silent moments before you're using whatever techniques you're using, and take time for silent moments just in general, just to be present in the moment, not thinking or wanting for everything, just being okay where you are. Visualizing that you have a full cup already, you have everything you need, you've already spoken or asked for or set the intention for what you want, and it's there. It's not even coming, it's there. You just be the person who has that thing naturally, and yeah, that's where the magic happens. So I hope this video was useful, and I will catch you in the next one.